For so many years, I judged myself because I had all these big dreams and I knew they would become reality one day. But somehow, one day always stayed a moment in the future. I made vision board after vision board without seeing any real progress until one day I was suddenly living in it. Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about how to prepare for your best year ever in 2025. If you're watching this, I know you're somebody that is ready to step into their next level. You're done with setting goals that never happen, with starting strong in January, only to fizzle out in March or February. This year, we're doing things differently to ensure that you're actually going to create your best year ever in 2025. As someone who's gone from having the biggest dreams since the university days to running my own business for 6+ years, traveling the world with my partner and my dog, driving around in my dream car, I can confidently say I know a thing or two about reaching your goals, and more importantly, I know how to overcome the endless goal setting without achieving them. So let's dive into exactly what to do to make 2025 the year you finally pull through and create the life of your wildest dreams. Step number 1, get really honest with yourself around what it is that you want. Here's the thing. If your goals don't activate you and truly excite you, you won't do what it takes to make them reality. Period. The end. Your vision and desire for the things that you want have to be bigger than your fear. So take a moment and get really honest with yourself. What do you really want in 2025? What do you really want to cure? And not what you think you should want, not what other people expect you to do, not what would look good on paper, but what your heart is truly longing for. Ask yourself, what lights me up on the inside? What would feel so good to have and to create? The second part of the question is really important because in my experience, we cannot just love the destination. We have to find a way that allows us to actually enjoy the journey and stay motivated, stay inspired on the path of pursuing the things. So what would feel so good to have and to create? What do you long to put your heart and soul into? Next question. What would make me so excited that I want to wake up every single day and pursue it? What would make 2025 my best year ever? Your goals should feel magnetic. If they don't, they're probably not your goals. They're somebody else's definition of success. Scrap those. Step number 2, create a vision board, but make it intentional. Okay. Vision boards. Let's talk vision boards. They are fun to make, but let's be real. Just slapping some photos, inspirational photos, onto a poster won't turn our dreams into reality. You probably already know that because you've already done that. I remember I've been making vision boards since I was like 15 years old or something, and it took me years to finally figure out why all the things I was putting on that vision board didn't become reality, and I was gluing the same shit over and over onto the poster every single year. My experience is that a vision board works because it A, helps us get clear on what we want, but we already covered that, and B, it helps us to connect with the things that we desire throughout the year. And seeing those images over and over throughout the year helps us to stay connected to those goals, to those desires, which helps us take the action to actually turn those things into reality. So here's what I suggest. As you are creating your vision board, make sure that every single picture, every single sentence that you put on there really has meaning for you, emotional meaning, something that really like charges you up when you look at it. Then put it somewhere you're actually going to be seeing it every single day. I like making a digital version of my vision board so I can literally just make it my screensaver and I'll see it every single day. And even if I'm not actively connecting with it every single day, my subconscious is looking at it every single day. And most importantly, this is step number 3, use it as a tool. Spend just 1 or 2 minutes every single day, or at least as often as you remember. Let's not try and be perfect here. And visualize, feel into what it will feel like to actually have those things on your vision board. This is not only great in terms of manifestation, but it's also a really good way to even remind yourself of what your goals are. Because I don't know about you, but sometimes when I don't do that, I will literally just kind of forget what I even wanted, and then I'll just flow through my day. I'm not that inspired. So making sure I actually look at the damn thing really, really helps. So ultimately, it's not about the board itself. It's not about gluing some pieces of paper onto another piece of paper. It's about creating a stronger emotional connection to your goals. Now, step number 3, leverage AI to create a game plan. Here's a pro tip you may not have thought of. Use tools like ChatGPT to create a structure that'll support you in achieving your goals. I've tried that for the first time this year, and I have been loving the results. And truthfully, I never thought that something like AI could give me such great life advice. Here's how you can do this. Here's how I did it. Tell ChatGPT exactly where you want to be by the end of 2025. Be as specific as possible with that. I suggest including information such as what has worked for you in the past, what hasn't worked. This is really important because by you telling AI your weak spots, they can consider those things in the plan that they're going to give to you. Number 3, what kind of routine do you want to create? For example, you could say, I want to earn X amount by December 2025, grow my business to X size, and spend my weekends completely unplugged. Here's what's been working for me so far, and here's where I struggle. Can you help me create a daily routine to bridge that gap that leads me to my desired outcome? The more specific you are, the more tailored to you the plan will be. Step number 4, do the deep identity work. Now, here is where the real magic happens. Goals are great, plans are great, but if you're anything like me, you know what it's like to make the perfect plan for the perfect thing, already kind of knowing that the plan is great, the plan would work out, but you're not going to actually do it. So those plans, those visions, actually only become a reality when you become the person that achieves them. This is the part that I always used to skip, simply because I had never even heard about that when it comes to achieving goals. So when I shifted from just setting SMART goals to asking myself, who do I need to become to get to those goals? I finally started to reach my goals. As long as we think we're incapable or someone who always sets big goals but never actually achieves them, it'll be hard for us to show up big and bold for our dreams. It's like we're already expecting ourselves to fail. So we've got to change our self-image and build up that self-confidence. Here's what I suggest you ask yourself. How do I currently see myself? Is that version of me capable to create the life that I want? And who do I need to become to turn those dreams into reality? For example, if your goal is to run a wildly successful business, do you currently see yourself as someone who's organized, confident, and consistent? Or do you see yourself as somebody who's struggling to stay focused? If your goal is to improve your health, do you see yourself as somebody who prioritizes self-care or someone who always puts themselves last? Now, important. Keep in mind that many of the things that we learn that we need to create success in life are helpful, but not a condition to success. When I realized I could make a lot of money without becoming more structured, I finally stopped judging myself for being a bit of a hot mess express and no longer felt like I needed to become somebody else. And that actually allowed me to implement some of the habits that I knew were helpful for me accomplishing those goals from a place of self-love. This is essentially what Carl Rogers said. Let me read it out to you. The curious paradox is that when I accept myself just as I am, then I change. I found that to be so true. So it's kind of like eliminating conditions you have placed upon you accomplishing your goals and being very honest with yourself around which habits just do make you a happier, more relaxed, more energized person who has the capacity to turn your dreams into reality. In a nutshell, to get what you want in 2025, to make 2025 your best year ever, you've got to see yourself as the person that of course, reaches their goals. All right, there you have it. These are the exact steps to start preparing for your best year ever in 2025. Get honest around what it is that you want. Use your vision board to connect with your goals daily. Leverage tools like ChatGPT to create a structure for your days, and do the deep identity work that helps you become the person that achieves these goals. In the new year, let's stop wishing, let's stop hoping, let's stop repeating those old damn cycles and truly create the life beyond your wildest dreams. If this video resonated, if it gave you a little something, if it made you excited for 2025, please give this video a thumbs up and let me know in the comments, what's your number one goal that you want to accomplish in 2025? Let's all put those beautiful dreams and aspirations into the comments and hype each other up. Oh, and if you're ready to go deeper, make sure you subscribe to my channel because there's so much more goodness coming, because I want to help you truly live the life of your dreams. I mean, think where you can be in a year from now. Like, it gives me goosebumps all over my body because I'm like, yes. So let's make 2025 the year we've been dreaming of. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.